Well, hello. We are
Hello.
We are back at our last one, week 6, and
Week 6.
And it's been a great
Six.
session that we've had. Wow, good for you.
All those fingers in different
Amazing.
orders.
But we've had some great conversations about how reaching one at a time, and we've been going through Right Now Media, as we've said before, and it's good, about focusing in. We've talked about the Zoom lens. We've talked about just caring for the one.
Even just praying in the morning, saying, God, just help me to be ready.
Yeah, I love that. And just
intersecting,
yes,
right? And saying, hey, just realizing there are people in certain moments of their life, and that's nothing.
Mm-hmm. And so this week we're at our last one, and it's talking about compassion and why really we do want to witness, why we want to tell others about Jesus. And I think a lot of times we can get in this mode of we have to, and it's this duty, and there's a lot of pressure and even condemnation if we don't do this.
Like, that's what good Christians do, right? And
Right.
so a lot of times we'll take that idea, and now it's this pressure, right? It's like, and what happens?
And it's a certain way.
Right. But the other thing is that in that moment, we actually take the focus off of that person, and it goes on to us.
Mm-hmm. We're even taking the focus off of Christ.
That's what I'm saying. It's more about, okay, this is about me being good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not really
Checking off the box.
That's not really the point of compassion. The compassion is not about me.
Right.
It's not about me doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
That's not it. When Jesus was, kind of came in contact with those people that he ministered to, it's not like he was like, well, I need to be a good savior,
Right.
so this is what I need to do.
Right. Yeah. He saw them, and then he had compassion. He felt this emotion of care and love, and then he did something.
Right. So it was actually about caring about the people and being like, oh, they've been listening to me all day. They must be hungry. I want to help them eat. Right? Here's a person who's been blind, or here's a leper who's been cut off from society. I don't think what's going through his mind is like, okay, well, I came all the way to Earth. Right? Like,
Yeah. And what's it going to look like? What are people going to say if I do or don't do something?
Right, like this would be good for my ministry.
Or
No,
my social media account.
Like, it wasn't about that at all.
No.
Right? It was like, no, I actually care about that person, and so I am going to do something to help that person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do something that maybe is that's going to be difficult for me, or it's going to cost some money, or it's going to cost some time, but it wasn't actually about Jesus feeling good about himself. It was just about actually caring about the other person.
So really, it's also, this week is really about checking our motives. Like, why are we needing to reach the one, right? And why do we feel the need to tell others about Christ? And it's not just about a duty or a checkbox that we need to do, or because we've always been told we should do. It's not even about, well, Jesus is coming back, we have to do it, we're running out of time. It's about having compassion. It's about having the right motive.
It's actually about caring about others.
Yeah.
Caring about that person and saying, I want them to see Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the challenge, and I know a lot of your Connect groups are doing some not projects, but we're doing something that will show compassion towards others, and we're certainly praying for those, and we're hoping to hear some great reports about that. But let's check our motives this week as to why we are reaching out and witnessing to others, and let's use compassion as our guide.
Right, and saying, look, they need to see Jesus. I want them to see Jesus. I want them to go to heaven. And just look at the people, and whenever that emotion comes over you, and just be like, I want them to see Jesus.
Yeah. And then push past that emotion and do something.
And be like, okay, then that means I need to do something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Awesome. Well, it has been wonderful these past 6 weeks just
Wunderbar.
tracking with you guys on one at a time our Connect groups, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. We look forward to the next All Church Connect group that we're going to do next year, but let's continue to reach the one, and other Connect groups are starting up even next after March break, so I encourage you to take a look.
Get involved.
And get involved, and don't let it stop here. Let's keep going.
Keep it going.
All right. Have a great week.